she also got an idea. And that idea was that not only did the government owe her an explanation, but Nancy Pelosi owes all of us an explanation. Cindy Sheehan, through her courage, has also given all of us a cause that we can believe in all the way in San Francisco. Cindy Sheehan can also win and become the next congresswoman from San Francisco. Cindy, come on up.
I'd like to thank Cynthia and Rosa and the Green Party candidates from Colorado for allowing me to say a few words here. I'm not a registered Green, I'm independent. I have been endorsed by the San Francisco Greens, the Washington State Greens, the Contra Costa Greens, and I would love to be endorsed by the Colorado Greens. And I do resonate with the party platform and with what the Green Party stands for, but leaving the Democratic Party and becoming an independent, you would think that I formed a party called the Puppy Killing Baby Eaters. And because, oh my gosh, how dare you step outside the two-party system? Today I read a statistic in the USA Today, and they said this is the most diverse group of people ever to come to the DNC. 67%, no, these are not us, the delegates to the DNC. And because it doesn't really matter here what color our skin is, and here, our hearts are all the same. And so, but at the DNC, the delegates, they comprise 67% white, 19% black, 9% Latino, 3% Asian, and 1% indigenous. If that doesn't add up, it's because there were 0.4, 0.3. I mean, they were really exact. 2/3 are white, and this is the most diverse group that's gone to the DNC. I don't think, wow, they're making great strides. Maybe in 4 years they'll be all the way to down to 63% white or something. But what Cynthia and Rosa bring to the Green Party is this diversity that's so desperately needed. I made mistakes, but one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my activist career, I have branched out. That's not a mistake. When my son was killed, I thought George Bush was the problem. I thought the Iraq War was the problem. And I just found out that they're not the problems, they're just part of a problem. I'm very, very fond of saying that George Bush is only a boil on the ass of democracy. What happens? You lance that boil and another one pops up named McCain, or another one pops up named Obama, because we haven't cured the disease. And the disease is this violent militarism, this disease is oppression, this disease is racism. And I made a mistake. I went to Harlem one time. That wasn't the mistake. The mistake was taking the wrong train and walking like 3 miles to where I had to be. That was just a minor mistake. The major mistake I made is I went there and I was supporting mothers and fathers whose children have been killed by police brutality in New York. I was there with Sean Bell's dad. And I got up and I said that we need a revolution, but the revolution has to be nonviolent. Because I might be the only person in the world that Thich Nhat Hanh has actually scolded. I got a scolding by Thich Nhat Hanh. And so, but then I went down to the people, and they said, you come in here and we appreciate what you do. We appreciate that you're starting to get it. But you don't live in Harlem. You don't live in South Bronx. You don't know, what we go through and have been going through on a daily basis. Our children are murdered for just walking down the street, and they're not murdered by their peers, they're murdered by the NYPD. And they're not just like just boom, shot. They are overkill murdered. Shot, like Sean Bell dozens of times at his bachelor party. Yeah, at his bachelor party. And so, if we bring this diversity into the Green Party that's so desperately needed to be an authentic party, is that you have to accept people where they are. Now, Rosa and Cynthia have been able to register gang members into the Green Party. And are you going to say, no, we don't want your voice, we don't want your diversity because you're not up to speed with Gandhi? They might get there, but just because they're not there yet doesn't mean that we don't welcome them and give them a voice and tell them that this is the party that cares about you and your struggle, and we will struggle with you. But not to just say, oh no, you have a record, or you don't, you don't espouse Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. We're not going to let you come into the party. You can't represent the American people and be authentic when you're 67% white, because that's not even the reality of America anymore. So I think that we have to partner with people and move them closer to where we need to be. And Thomas Jefferson also said, the blood of the tree of liberty the roots of the tree of liberty need to be watered with the blood of patriots and despots to grow and to be healthy. Well, we have to get off our apathetic asses and reach out to people, real people. And somebody asked me earlier, well, why do you support Cynthia McKinney? I have a long list of why I support her. I support Ralph and Matt too, but I endorse Cynthia and I will vote for Cynthia because she is into party building. She is into making this party a party that looks like America and talks like America and represents America. I represent her because she has always been right. I'm not going to vote for somebody and hope that they do the right thing because their rhetoric hasn't ever been right. And it moves closer to the right.